Corey, congratulations not only on making it again to the World Series, but your NLCS MVP. What does that mean to you to hoist that trophy, knowing how much you've contributed to what you guys were able to accomplish?
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Obviously it wasn't just me though. That was a complete team effort right there. 1 through 28 went out there and just absolutely grinded through that series. That was even a really fun game 7 right there. That was a test every single night, and we were up for it, and we're up for the next step too.
Dave Roberts, when accepting the National League Championship trophy, was pretty emotional about how proud he is of you guys. And this has been a grind of a season and everything you've had to, get over in terms of adversity, is it not?
Yeah, we've worked our ass off all year. Following protocols, being away from family at times, being here in the bubble, quarantined. It hasn't been easy, and we've been up to the challenge, and we're sticking with it, and we're going to keep going.
When you're down 3-1, what goes through a player's head? And conversely, when you win after being down that, what's going through your mind now?
Man, we never gave up. This team never quit. We came out every night expecting to win. We got down 3-1 and we still expected to win. So that's a tip your cap to that clubhouse and how we responded, how we always came back. We always kept energy. We always just found the big play, found the big spark, whether it was defensively, offensively, pitching. We grinded through that series, and it was a lot of fun to be on top of that one.
Finally, for me, Corey, you said it took everybody, obviously, 1 through 28. What was more impressive for you tonight? The diving defensive play by Justin Turner to end up getting the double play, Mookie's catch, or the 8-pitch at-bats for Kike to tie it and Cody to win it?
Man, I don't know if you can. I don't know if you can pick. JT's was huge, being second and third with no outs and getting out of that inning with only giving up 1, and Mookie taking away a potential homer, another spark. And then Kike's pinch hit was, man, that was awesome. That's the most excited I think I've ever been in an entire baseball game, watching him hit that ball. And then Belly showing up when we need it, hitting a huge homer. Urias at the end of the game, shutting it down. You can't say enough about what this team's done.
All right, our next question is going to be Jack Harris. Jack, please unmute yourself and ask your question.
Corey, what did you see on Justin's play? Did you even think that there was going to be a possibility once he dove for him to throw the ball back to you?
When I took off, he didn't take off at second. So I figured if he did and we got that out quickly like he did, there was a chance for a double play. And, fortunately enough, that happened for us.
Thank you.
All right, Eric, you've got our next question. Please unmute yourself and go ahead.
Cody, on that, or just a little more on that play, were you, when Justin made the first out, were you like yelling to him, or did he notice that the runner was going right away?
I didn't even need to. JT is a baseball savvy guy, man. He sees the field so well, and what he did right there in that moment, it was a lot of fun. It was really cool to be a part of. You guys have played the last 2 weeks at Globe Life, and you have 13 games here now. Do you think that's any kind of advantage over the Rays who haven't played here yet, or no? Not really. It's ballpark at the end of the day. You got to come out and play good baseball, whether you've been there or not. It's going to be a tough series, and, we're looking forward to it.
All right, our next question is from Tom Verducci. Tom, please unmute yourself and ask your question. Tom, are you there?
Corey, what was it like to see Julio be the one to close it?
Yeah, that's his moment right there. What he did for us in that game, you keep him going. That was his game to win. And he went out there and did it. It was just a really impressive outing for him. For what he did, shutting that team down and getting us length at the end. And man, it was fun to watch.
All right, and Corey, one last question from Gabe Locks. Gabe, please unmute yourself and go ahead for Corey.
Hey, Corey, you guys have played in these winter go home games for 6 years in a row now, and some of you have been there since the start of these. Do you somehow get better at, I guess, handling or approaching these, or is it just a matter of randomness every year in terms of winning?
You know, I think that's just the mentality we have. You know, it's show up that day, win that day. You can't look forward. You know, if you start looking forward, you know, things slip away. You lose focus. You lose all those things. So this team does a very good job of being in the moment. And you got to stay in the moment. You can't get away from the moment and just enjoy the ride and let the chips fall the way they are. You know, and right now they're falling our way.